los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Felix Hernandez is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Santander. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Yandy.
Now here's the pitch. Yandy Diaz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's right there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Rich Hill gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
So we got him swinging. Jahmai Jones is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey!
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
That is good. The designated hitter, Ryan.
Next up, Ryan Mountcastle. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Mejia recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even
here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it. The shortstop.
So next to hit is Willie Adames. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
G-Man Choi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Gets ahead of him here. He got him to swing over the top of this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is good.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's the second out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. His career batting line against Hill is 1 for 5. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Playing 11.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Next, it'll be Francisco Mejia. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. The Bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Brett Phillips will bat next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of the 3rd coming up.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His career batting line against Hill. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, Devo, you feel like a pitcher there. You caught a break. That one off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse.
Don't you feel that you have to be thinking extra bases as soon as you hit that
right out of the box, you know?
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. This will get foul for strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike now. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Next, here is Austin Meadows. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Fouled off. Again, another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Brendan Lau. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. One out now in the Orioles 4th, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
No.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lau backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
To the plate now, Rio Ruiz. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air to left. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 4, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Willie Adames is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate is Ji-Man Choi. He bounced out last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Curveball misses inside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with a 2-0 count.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Choi is off of first with 2 away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Pat Valaika grounded out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Rounded slowly to the left side. Adames breaks it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. 1 out, bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And now here is Anthony Santander, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Heading after it is Phillips. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it. Now into the box, Brett Phillips will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Joe Wendell digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted down the line in left. In there, the base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino.
The catcher, Pedro.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1-1.
No.
Phillips is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the AB now. Jahmai Jones is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Center fielder, Austin.
Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last AB. Popped up. Choi into foul territory. And no one will get this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Mejia corrals it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 1. Stepping up is Brandon Lau. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Michael Brasso. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Santander. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He's safe. The throw was offline. It's a big two-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. And after being down by one, Hero, that base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Mejia over at second. Phillips on at first with 2 down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Now the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So here's Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So now into the box is Rio Ruiz, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Fouled away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
He'll try again, 1-2. lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
A swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yandy Diaz trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High chopper to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he...
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Travis Lakins is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. And now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1-1.
On that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
From the stretch, Ji-Man Choi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in once again is Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ready.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Diego Castillo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball fly is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And now in the box, Michael Basso. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Francisco Mejia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So next to bat will be Brett Phillips for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper here. So nothing in the Tampa 9th. Last chance coming up for Baltimore. They trail it here by just a run. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Jumai Jones. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll get in there safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So stepping in is Trey Mancini, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch, and this one is wide for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 0-2 pitch. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count. The pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the end. We are into extra innings, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Big at-bat now, and here is Yandy Diaz, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. There's prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
And with 1 swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, D-Roll. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half of the inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make him pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Willie Adames goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Way outside. 1-2. swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Leading off the inning, it'll be Pat Valaika. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, it'll be Anthony Santander. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Baltimore down to their final strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ruiz at third with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2 the final score tonight. Nick Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This was a ring light. If you missed out.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays,